up all these pictures and they're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that. 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with him.
I look at.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole nother
think so?
I think.
First and foremost, welcome to the Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Let me get this cord behind me real quick. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audio Boy, you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch stores open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, how we living?
What's up?
Not much, man. Question of the day, and it is called Do Whatever You Want. I'm not going to lie to you. I hate when women say that to guys.
Why? Isn't that the ultimate path? Do
whatever you want. It sounds kind of crazy. And so that is why I want to call women in relationships and that are married to find out, why the hell would you say this? Why?
For sure.
Like, why would you say do whatever you want when you don't mean it?
Even if she says, no, you can't do that, you have to listen. And she says, do what you want, now you have to pursue with caution.
I don't want to pursue with caution. Just tell me. My life is chaotic enough.
So there's no such thing as just have fun and let me know what you want to eat. I'll have it ready by the time.
Bullshit.
Why not? What's the problem?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's get my sister on the phone now.
Go have fun with your boys. If you need to get picked up, I can pick you up.
Never heard that. Stop that. Hey, Nina, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Amazing. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Nina.
Nina, what's up?
Hey, Coy.
Shit. Back at it like she never left, huh? Fucking get a job at home, and now she's back to regularly scheduled programs.
She's like, I hope gas prices go up.
Oh my God.
Not worried about you guys.
All right, Nina, question of the day. Me and Coy want to know, and I'm not going to lie to you, a bunch of our friends in relationships want to know, why would women say, do whatever you want, knowing that is not what you mean?
We say that because, like, we're frustrated. And so it's like,
okay, let me ask you this. If you're frustrated, why don't you say, hey, look, I'm frustrated right now. Like, where's the open honesty? Where are the open lines of communication?
Because you should be able to tell by the tone of our voices that we're frustrated. So, and this isn't the first time that we've had this conversation. So we have gotten to the point where we say, oh, we're just like fed up and say, okay, we'll do whatever you want. It's not the first, the second, or the third conversation.
Yeah. Are you fed up? Are you fed up because of the situation, what he's doing, or if it's been multiple times that week he's been going out, or is it always just to do what you want?
No, I think it's more like fed up, and it depends. Like if you've asked like to do something several times, and it was like okay maybe, or whatnot, and we're like, forget it, just do whatever you want. Where do you want to go with your friends, hang out with me? Like,
oh no, guys, it's fine. She told me I could do whatever I want.
I could crack her. I knew I could crack her.
No. Now you telling your boys? Oh yeah, she said I could do whatever I want. Your boy's like, hey, Doc, go back inside.
Yeah,
we will catch you
as
tomorrow.
As soon as she said, do what you want. Tires screeching.
EA Sports. Yeah. It's in the game. No, absolutely not.
All right, boys, on my way.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're on your way to sleeping on the couch. You're on your way for the door getting locked. The lock's getting changed. Not the door's getting locked. The lock's getting changed. Nina, it's just, let me ask you this. How would a guy navigate properly after she says, do whatever you want? What should his next response be?
I think it just really depends, because if it's something like really foolish, then I do think, if it's asking whether you want this is an example.
Okay.
Like pepperoni on your pizza or just cheese. And she's like, I don't know, because you guys get fed up too. And then we get fed up and it's like, do whatever you want. Then he should get half pepperoni, half cheese.
Hey.
Like a compromise.
Do whatever you want with the pizza, and it's now I got to go half and half because you don't know what the hell's going on. Coy.
Yeah.
Coy.
But you compromise.
I have to compromise because you guys don't know what's going on.
No, you just compromise, period.
Isn't that the equal frustration, though? Like,
Yeah,
guys, simple question, what do you want to eat? Are you hungry? And it just turns into something versus do what you want.
It's like the same situation where they're saying, oh, this weather is giving men. You remember? Yes. You see how loud she's cackling? Because the weather is like, it's like the guy can't make up if he wants to date you, be in a relationship, or just friends, or this weather is giving men. And I'm like, no, this weather is giving.
You haven't? Like today, it was overcast and cold, and now it's warm and sunny. Like, pick and choose battle.
Yeah, and
it's either going to be hot and sunny or cold.
Yeah, and this weather is giving hungry girlfriend. Okay. Yep. It's like a girl. Hey, babe, you hungry? What do you want? I don't know.
You think it's just an American thing? Do you think girls in other countries, you ask them what they want, they tell you exactly?
No, absolutely not. I think this is universal.
That's a good question. We need to ask somebody from a different country.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great question.
Hey, table that. I'll get a couple of girls from different countries.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no, it cannot be Canada. It needs to be a foreign.
No. I'm talking about foreign. Yeah. No, I got.
Like the UK.
Yeah. UK. I'll do UK, Australia. Yeah. We can move it around. Yeah, I got a buddy over in Paris too. I can ask him because he has a girlfriend. Yeah.
Definitely.
No,
He's probably
100%.
like, nope, I want this.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah.
They probably are hoping that they get. I don't know.
I mean, Nina, it's just, I don't know. I feel like guys, we go through so many things time and time again, and it's like,
so do we.
I'm not saying y'all don't. I'm not saying y'all don't. But what I am saying is, I'm trying to help the fellas not put themselves in any more deeper water than they're already in when she says, do whatever you want.
If it's food wise, and if you're having a taste for, let's say, I don't know,
can I tell you something, Nina? For men, it does not matter. We can eat. Men can eat the same. Think of men as a dog. Okay, you notice that people feed their dog the same thing every day. For sometimes.
What about this? If you're the guy and you just say, "Hey, I'm going to In-N-Out. Do you want anything?" Instead of letting them pick the restaurant, does that make it easier for the?
Well,
no, I'm not in the mood for In-N-Out. Now what?
You're not in the mood for In-N-Out? Okay.
Now what?
Well, I'm not going to get.
But I'm hungry.
Okay.
If you're hungry, what would you like to eat? I will stop there right now.
I don't know. Okay, what are you in the mood for?
Well, double, and you can have some of my fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better bring extra fries. You better bring extra fries too.
Yeah,
she wasn't hungry. So why would you get extra fries? I'm not going to eat them both. I'm not wasting my money.
Yeah, but the fries will get eaten.
Keep playing, Coy. Coy, keep playing that game. Keep playing that game.
Coy is buying extra fries.
Absolutely.
And potentially a Coke or a milkshake.
Oh, 100%.
Just get her, she might not be feeling it, but just get her something that you know that she'll like from it, and she's going to eat it.
Let me ask you this. Coy, do you hate Can I Have a Bite? Hey, table this for another conversation, Coy. Table this for another conversation.
At a restaurant, I don't mind too much.
No, I'm talking about
fast food.
Yeah, I'm talking about because you said you weren't hungry. I bring it home and you ask for a bite.
And fast food, you're getting just enough for yourself. It's not like you're at a restaurant where the plates are big or whatever,
right.
You know?
Thank you. And now you want a bite. Mind you don't ask for a bite at the beginning of my sandwich. You ask for one of the last 2 bites.
I don't know why that's a big issue. If you already know she's going to ask for a bite, how about you just say, hey, okay, why don't you take the first bite?
Nah, because then because of the
I
fact
just
that
solved the problem.
First of all, it's my sandwich. I want the first and the last.
yeah, see,
Coy,
it,
settle down. Give her the first bite, and you won't have to worry about the second, the third, or the last bite.
All right. Well, we appreciate your help, Nina.
All right.
Am I seeing you this weekend? Oh yeah,
You are.
All right.
Yeah.
Later.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
No. You see what I'm talking about? She said, "I'm not hungry," but then you want a bite.
What if that's established from the very beginning? Like, you don't play that game. She goes, "I'm not hungry." You come back with just your food, and you say, "Hey, you weren't hungry. Next time you'll tell me." Okay. Maybe if you establish from the beginning instead of letting her have a bite.
Okay, let me explain something to what happens. Then now y'all have to have a communication conversation.
About what?
Just because I say I'm not hungry doesn't mean I'm not hungry.
Okay, so write down what means what, translation-wise. So I know.
I'm not hungry right now, but if you bring food back, I might be hungry when you bring it back.
That doesn't work for me.
Well, I mean, we're not neither here nor there right now. What I will say is, you're gonna end up giving up a bite. You're gonna end up giving up your food. Do whatever you want. It's just
Proceed with caution.
I mean,
What if you apply what I just said to that? All right, cool. Go out while out. What do you mean? What'd you just say?
Let's call another person. Absolutely not. Because, Coy, you can't do that.
So don't say that next time.
It's not that simple.
Tell me exactly how you
Hello.
feel.
Hey. Oh. That was strange. Hold on. Let me bring her back. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, did you hang up?
No, I was like, hello. No one's there.
Oh, no way. Em, I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to Em.
And what's going on?
Hey, Coy.
This is what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I'm talking about. See, I like that kind of energy. I like that kind of energy. I like that
lack of energy,
tired.
that lack of enthusiasm.
I love you guys so much, but I'm so tired.
We have a question for you. We won't keep you long, but
Okay, let's get it.
I feel like this you will help break the barrier. When you say to your husband, "Do whatever you want," what are you really saying?
Absolutely do not do whatever you want.
Oh my God!
How are we supposed to know that? How do we know that?
Well, okay, it depends on the context because there's times when he's like, I don't know, doing something in the yard, and I'm like, yeah, do whatever you want. Whatever.
Yeah, we're not talking about those times.
But
Okay.
I don't. So this is not really
Uh-huh.
an issue with my husband. I could maybe go back to like things with my ex that I've done that with, where I'm like upset about it. I'm like, yeah, whatever, do whatever you want. It's almost a test. Like, are you gonna actually do it? Because I don't want you to do it.
Okay, and the reason why I'm asking this is because two different guys on two different occasions wanted me to ask this question to women that are married or in long-term relationships. Because they are seemingly failing the test of do whatever you want. And they want to know what is the correct response for that.
You just have to flat out ask. Like, I think that's probably why that's not something I say to my husband often, because most of the time, if he's like, for example, he's going to do like a guy's golf trip in May.
There you go.
My guy, that's what I'm talking about.
Like, when he brought it up to me, he was just like, hey, this is what's going on. I'm going with so-and-so and so-and-so. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, of course. I've, no issue with it. But he brings it to my attention in a way of like, hey, is this cool with you? Are these dates okay? And then he's like, do you want to go? You can hang out with so-and-so's wife. But he's like, but the guys, we got a hotel. So I'm going to be with my buddies, but you can go hang out with so-and-so's wife if you want.
Yeah.
So I think it's the approach. It's just flat out asking, like, hey,
but was that a good approach with it? Was that a good?
Yeah. Was that a good approach? Did he do it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
I think it's just being straightforward and asking, like, if you tell me like, oh, I'm going to go on a guy's trip, I'm like, all right, do whatever you want. And then that's not a good response.
Yeah, no.
Like, he doesn't have to ask my permission.
It's not asking the permission. It's a courtesy. It's a courtesy.
It's a courtesy. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is what I'm doing. These are the dates. Is that good? Is that cool? Does that work with you?
Yeah.
And then do you want to, and then just to throw out there, do you want to go and hang out with so-and-so's wife? But this isn't an invitation for you to go and hang out with me and my boys.
Yeah,
this is an invitation. We still have our own thing going on. But I think that's the difference. Instead of just being like, hey, doing a guy's trip, take care of the baby, see you later.
Yeah, damn.
Like, that's when you're going to get the response, like, do whatever the hell you want. And then I'm mad.
Do that. You know, guys, I can't go.
I think, like, women, and myself included, sometimes we have a hard time expressing what we want. Yeah. So if you just ask, it puts us in a position to where it's like, okay, I can tell you the truth. I mean, sometimes I think we look at it like, oh, if you tell me you're going on a guy's trip and I'm like, yeah, I don't want you to go, you feel awkward saying it, or how you feel about it, rather than if you just approach it like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Or like, then it's more of like an open conversation. Like, okay, he's cool with it if I say like, it makes me uncomfortable, or
okay, this makes me uncomfortable because of X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. I think like something that has been brought to my attention is that like I won't exclusively bring up feelings. Like probably because of the way that it was received in the past.
Gotcha.
So my husband has gotten really good at approaching things instead of like telling me what's going on. He'll be like, hey, or how do you feel about this?
How do you feel? I like that. Mm.
Or, hey, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to be mad at you for having a feeling about this. So tell me what's going on, because I'll shut down and do that. I'm fine, which is the same.
That's another one. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I'm fine. The deadly combo.
You know,
exactly. So I think for him, he's kind of got to be like, hey, it's okay if you're not.
Yeah.
You just have to tell me and we can fix it.
Yeah, 100%. And I don't want to have to make an excuse to you and come back and say, hey, you know what? The trip's off. Brian got tuberculosis. Yeah. And you're like, wait, what?
What? And what happens if the guy runs the test in the beginning? So do whatever you want, and he, in fact, does whatever he wants. Whiles out with the boys, comes home at 6 a.m., she's pissed. And then she gives him the business, and then he goes, well, how about next time you really tell me how you feel, because we're not going to play this game. From the beginning, though.
I get it. It's justifiable, right? If you're like, well, do whatever the hell you want. Well, I did, and now you're mad at me. Mm-hmm. So I think you have to approach it right to begin with. If you approach it right, and then your girl says, do whatever you want, and she's mad later, then you did what you could do.
Right. Yeah. 100%.
But I think, again, I think it's disrespectful too as a man, like my husband would never just come, like I said, would never be like, hey, I'm going on a guy's trip. Here, I'll see you later.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, I think it's a mutual respect thing. Like, I respect his time and his need to go do things with his friends, and he respects that I might have a feeling about it, and I might go, that'd be a hard weekend for me, but can you do another weekend? Or, I'd love to go and I'd love to go and hang out with so-and-so's wife so somebody can help me with the baby if you're going to be gone.
Okay. I like that.
So I think it's a mutual respect, and we should, as women, be better about the I'm fine, do whatever you want. But I think we get shut down and we get told that you're over emotional all the time, or you get mad for no reason. So then you get to a point where that's just your reaction to things because it's not worth it.
I like that. Damn.
Very good.
Very good. All right, get some sleep. I appreciate you for picking up. Love you lots. I will text you soon.
Sounds good. Love you guys.
All right, take it easy. Damn, that was good. I like that.
The approach is big.
I think 100%.
I've seen guys just not go the right way about things. You know, it's like you gotta know communication is
KYP.
Is how it's not what the message you're trying to say. It's how you say it, how you deliver it,
how you deliver it, how you.
Because he was like, hey, you know, we're going on what do you say, fishing or golf?
Golf
trip. You know, he also extended the invitation.
Yeah, he said, does this work for you? Are you okay with it? So yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, if you'd like to come, you can hang out with such and such, but I just want to make sure you know that, you know, I'm Me and the boys got the hotel
Yeah.
room and stuff like that, where it's really like the guys. And, you know, it's one of those things where you want to make sure he still has his own life. And I don't want to say own life, but he still has a chance to still do the things that made you fall in love with him. You know.
Being himself, you mean?
I didn't say
being
that.
Himself?
I didn't say that, Coy. What I am saying is you got to want to make sure that he's still doing the things that made him that fun-loving, happy person that you fell in love with.
Not cutting off one of his testicles? Damn. Who said that?
Coy, like, why? Why do you have to be this way? Why? All right, let's go one more. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we are.
Hello.
Jay, what up?
What up?
Not much. Are you sitting in traffic or are you good?
I'm good. I'm home. Have a glass of wine. Shit, I almost forgot. Yeah.
Just like the last two of our callers. I just, you know, we've been calling women, and I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to Jay.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, Coy?
So question of the day, and let me preface this as two guys at two different times asked me to ask this question to women to find out what the correct response should be. And the question is, we ask you that we say that we're going to go do something, and you guys say, well, do whatever you want. What should we do?
Not do whatever you want.
I mean, okay. I
mean, are you stupid?
I'm not saying that. Okay, but the question is
saying, like, if you said that, you might have a death wish. Let's just.
Okay, but let me ask you this: why
No.
why not communicate what you want or what is bothering you? Go ahead.
Well, no, because
like you just told me do whatever the hell I want. And I'm like, you know what?
That's like, no.
Then why say it?
That's like, try me. Like, that's what she's telling you. Try me. Do whatever you want. Yeah, try me.
Why say it?
Yeah, that works out for you.
Well, you know what? And honestly, we don't. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say we don't because the last,
some of you do.
100%. The last two people that asked me to ask this did that, and it didn't turn out.
They're in trouble.
Yeah.
The way they thought.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't do that.
Then why don't you tell us what's wrong?
Shit. I don't know. Sometimes maybe we don't even know what's wrong. Misery loves company. I don't fucking know.
What you say? God damn, misery loves company. God damn, if I'm upset, you said this fucking house with me. Okay, Coy said, you know what? You said do whatever I want. I go do what I want. I come back, you're mad. And Coy says, you told me to do whatever I wanted to do and I did it. But why don't you tell me what was wrong before you said that? And now we're here. And it's, I guess, the idea of.
I mean, I guess probably, realistically, like, emotional immaturity. I used to be that 100%. Be like, fine, do whatever you want. Dude, I don't care. It's not. And
I like that. Accountability.
Go do
Accountability. We
now
appreciate.
It's like, no. Now it's like, I'm going to tell you. You can go do whatever you want, but I'm going to tell you, like, the consequences.
Yeah.
So
Before or after?
make your own decision. Like, I'm mad, and this is how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And you can go do that thing, but this is what,
this is the repercussions to.
This is repercussions of your action. So here we go.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I don't know. It's just. Let me ask you another question too.
Mm-hmm.
Why lately women have been saying that this weather has been giving men. Now,
because it's fucking inconsistent.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's all over the place.
So I said,
it's giving emotion unavailable.
I said to somebody, this weather is giving a girlfriend that doesn't know what she wants to eat when it's time to eat. Why, when it is time to eat, you guys are so all over the place and not knowing what you want to eat? Or why when I ask you, hey, Koi said, hey, I'm going to In-N-Out. Do you want something? You say no. When I get back, you want a bite of my burger.
That's a lie. You better buy me a goddamn cheeseburger and some fries and a Diet Coke.
That's a lie from who?
You better just buy it. Just anyways. Even if I don't eat, I'm going to eat it. You just better buy it. Like, even if I say no, just buy it.
The prices have gone up at In-N-Out for...
I don't care.
They got hungry people.
Yeah, no.
It's a waste of food.
I would say, like, honestly, the food thing,
yeah,
it's not about, like, what do I want to eat? I want somebody else to make the decision.
Okay.
I don't want to make the decision.
Okay.
Like, I make a lot of decisions every day. My brain is tired and it doesn't want to function. I'm like, just please choose. Like, and I don't want to eat that. I'll be like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm about it. Make a decision.
Do you think a lot of married women with kids are in that mode, or women?
Oh, absolutely.
That is just like, just bring something fucking home. We will eat it.
Don't make me think of Don't make me think about it. Don't make me cook it. Don't make me fucking clean it. Just take the initiative and do it. Yeah.
Do you think a lot of men don't take initiative nowadays?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I feel like, I men need to get back to, like, being men, and
damn, I done heard that a couple times, and not even on the fucking podcast.
And you're like, oh, you want submissive women? Well, you got to be a fucking man. Like, you have to be a man. Like, don't get a submissive woman, without being a man. Like, let me just, that's all.
All right, Jay, we appreciate you. We are done. We're about to go. Yeah, we're about to go do whatever the hell we want right now. I'll text you later.
I bet, because y'all single. Have fun.
Later. I mean, it's not wrong. Koi, it's one of those things where
better buy the burger.
Tread lightly. Don't do whatever the hell you want. Just like you said, Timmy got bit by a raccoon. He's out, so trips off. What? A raccoon? Yeah.
Where did this come from?
Yeah, and Thomas got yellow fever. What? Oh my gosh. Koi, it's just one of those things. Don't ever do what the hell you want, man. Let's get up out of here. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website. Shoot me a message. Koi, my guy, we are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour? Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married. Now you know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole nother
thing. So?